That's Sandre Bullock in the Bird Box.
With the incredible Sarah Paulson.
With the incredible Sarah Paulson,
Yeah.
who doesn't make it too long in this movie. That was
Nor
it.
should you ever drive with Sarah Paulson, is obviously what this is.
Yeah, she's a bad driver.
Terrible.
It's really good. It's an interesting concept. Explain what it is.
Well, it's sort of a psychological thriller paired with a really deep emotional love story about what is family, you know, and what's happening in the world, what's making people harm themselves. It's so hard to look at. When you see this thing, you harm yourself. You see your worst fears and you kill yourself. So you cannot see, you're blindfolded. So we shot half the movie blindfolded, which was funny. And it's about, I mean, to me, it's a story about what you would do for your family. And your family isn't always what you're told your family is, and it's how people come together.
Yeah, it's really good, and who's the guy that plays
Trevante Rhodes.
He's fantastic.
I don't know if you saw Moonlight. He is divine, not just as an actor, but as a human being. He is the most wonderful human being I think I've ever met.
Oh, that's great. He's really great. And then the kids are adorable.
Yeah, Julian and Vivian.
And so, okay, so you're blindfolded for most of this. You're actually having to row.
Yeah. You don't do it like this though.
You don't?
No, that's skiing. That's like.
Oh.
Yeah. Or like a.
I'm thinking of another movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Speed.
Yes, I was thinking about that.
Yeah.
No, but you had to row.
There you go.
Like that way.
Yeah,
sideways.
that way. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you had to row.
I had to row.
Blindfolded. Yeah. And then you fell in the water.
Yes.
And it was freezing, I bet.
Freezing cold, and then you have to climb up hills, and you have to navigate trees blindfolded, and.
And did you run into things?
Yes, I did. I ran into the camera. I ran into the camera a couple times.
Did you?
I did.
Nobody stopped you and said you're close to the camera?
We had a Steadicam operator, and it's sort of like on this hydraulic thing, and he would pull it out of the way most of the time. But sometimes I would just turn and run into another direction, and I was just so fast. And I'd clip the camera.
And then you were holding these kids, so
Yeah.
did you knock them into things?
No, that's where, anytime I had the kids and I had to run, I had them eliminate one layer of the blindfold so I could see outlines. I knew where I was going, but I always had them hooked onto me a certain way, and I never did anything to harm the children.
Yeah, good. Because, and I know how much, you're so sweet, and when you were yelling at them, I just thought that must have been so hard to yell at those kids.
Actually, it was really easy.
Why is that?
Because you never let yourself get to that place unless you're really scared. If your child runs out into the street, you don't go, get back here. You go, what are you doing? Get over here.
Yeah.
But you don't get to that place because there's usually people watching. So you're like, get back here. So you've got to be those things that you aren't allowed to be when you're really, really scared.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Yeah.
We saw a different side of Sandy. The movie is great, and I'm really happy for you. It's really good, and well, I don't want to give anything away.
Do you want me to help you finish? What did you
No,
forget? I thought you forgot.
I'm
Sorry.
finished.
All right. Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Goodbye. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for having me.
I'll decide.
Oh, the game. Okay.
I have to
it's
give
your show. You have a stage.
I have a.
Let's play your game.
Yeah.
I have a railing.
All right.
Maybe everyone would like to use my railing when you leave today.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
The movie is called Bird Box. It's in select theaters now, and it will be available on Netflix tomorrow. And we're going to play a game later on, so you're not completely done.
Okay, I'll stay.
What a potty mouth you are.